I'd like to introduce my son, Alec. Alec was in eighth grade about the time that I started to feed the cats, and he was a major influence on me. He was a terrific athlete, obviously a coach's kid. He was 6'2", could dunk a basketball in the eighth grade, and he told me he was going to play baseball. Well, that hurt me a great deal, and I really did some soul searching about what is wrong with track and field. And that's really the time that I decided I was going to change everything from a toughness and hard work perspective to making it attractive to good athletes. And the rest is history. Alec went on to become an all-state hurdler. In 2004, he was fourth in the state. His teammate, Cole Perkins, was the state champion in that same race, the 300 intermediate hurdles. Alec also had another state champion as a teammate when Alec was a freshman. John Perkins won both the highs and the intermediates. So he was always around really good hurdlers. Alec is a third generation coach. Along with his grandfather and me, we have 96 years of coaching experience between the three of us. My dad used to tell me that I was a better coach than he had ever been. And I know that feeling because I feel like my two sons are better coaches than I've ever been. As a matter of fact, I have an entire coaching tree, which you see here. All these guys are head track coaches, with the exception of my two sons. My son Quinn now is a head coach. He wasn't in this picture, but he's the head coach at Andrew High School in the Chicago suburbs. He's wearing a gray t-shirt there, second from the left. And then Alec is on the far right with the orange t-shirt on. And he is, I guess, the only assistant coach in that picture. But he's a terrific coach and a really, really good hurdle coach. In 2017, Alec coached the fastest hurdle athlete in the state of Illinois. We have a very proud history, about 125 years, I believe, of high school track and field state meets. In this picture, he's in lane 4. This is Travis Anderson. Travis holds the state record at 13.59. He was a 3-time state champion. Alec did a great job with Travis. Travis was a true cat, an elite athlete. And if you know anything about elite athletes, they're not real easy to coach. And Travis was not real easy. But Alec did a terrific job with him. On the other hand, probably the greatest job Alec's ever done is to take a generic kid that with most coaches probably would never have ran sub 15. Matt Grebe is in lane 3 in this same picture, and he ran a 14.35 to place third in the state. To have both of these guys on the award stand in the same year was quite a feat for Alec, and his hurdlers led their team to a state championship that year. Alec also had the number 2 selling DVD for Championship Productions. I know I don't like to talk about that while I'm putting out a Coach Tube course, but he was number 2 in the year 2020 among track and field sales. And I hate to say it, the only guy that beat him was his old man, me. My DVD was the number 1 seller for the second year in a row for Championship Productions. So with that being said, let's move on to Feed the Cats 211, sprint-based hurdling, featuring Alec Holler.